Oh, hello there. Luke Rowe here at God's Increased Garden. I just first want to apologize because I did say on my, like if you see my profile and then the notes below it, it says I upload a video every Saturday morning. But today I didn't have a video ready, so I decided to bring you along and just watching the picking some rhubarb. I'm planning on making either or both, maybe rhubarb jam and or rhubarb pie. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so now there's two ways I do this. So right now I'm using some scissors and basically just cutting it right at the stalk. And then since the leaves are poisonous, I'm cutting those off and I'm putting them in this white bucket here to compost. So I'm not wasting anything. I'm eating this and I'm composting that, which will in turn give me some compost that'll feed my garden soil, and it just goes in an endless cycle. And then I have a separate bucket for putting the stalks in. So that's awesome. Now there has been times where so you kind of pull it a little bit and then you kind of jerk it like this. So I can show you. So, and you can push down a little bit as well. So push down and then turn and it comes off like that too. And you get a more, I mean it's not a clean cut, but it's, you get a little deeper, because if I was using scissors I would cut it right here. But anyway, yeah, that's another method you can do. But I just like scissors better because you get a clean cut. That's really the only reason why I do it. So yeah, this rhubarb plant is, I don't even know. I mean, it's at least 5 years old. So I'm able to pick a lot of stalks without stressing it out. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And I've just gotten into electroculture. It's really kind of hard to explain to people. Basically, you're like harnessing the Earth's energy because we live on a magnetic planet or whatever. But you can check that out online. But anyway, I can literally tell that it's working in my garden. I put most of my copper stuff up in March. And there's actually some on my peach tree and also my fig tree back there. And I'm gonna see if it works. I don't even know. Like, so the peach tree, it has had a problem with leaf curl for so long, for probably like 2 or 3 years, and it hasn't been fruiting like it should. So I'm gonna see if the copper around the trunk is actually gonna help, or if it's just, I mean, it's not a myth, because I know that very smart people knew what they were talking about, you know. And then another thing is, so see these, I don't know what you even call it. I don't think it's seeds. It's definitely not seeds, but usually these stalks would only grow up to like here maybe, and then all of a sudden these small ants would start Very loose, I don't know why. Anyway, the ants would start to like eat these, which I'm fine with, but and then all of a sudden these would like die back. And also I wouldn't have a lot of stalks either. And I know you get more stalks with time, but at the same time, the plant was already like 4 years old at that point, and I expected more from it. So it was very odd that like it was going through that cycle every single year, and I wasn't getting a lot from it. So I don't know, that was very puzzling. But this year, now that I have like the bamboo sticks with the copper around it, that makes a sort of antenna. I mean, it's really tall. Like again, it used to be growing up to here, just the stalks, I mean, these stalks, but now it's like way up here. So I mean, I don't know if that's a thing. And also, I mean, I should have said this on the April tour, I haven't seen one slug all this year. And it's supposed to help with that because again, we're using iron tools, like shovels and trowels and all that stuff. And also, I mean, I'm still using stakes to hold up my fencing, but I mean, I try to stay no-till. And anyway, you have a big slug population in your garden, not because it's damp out, but because they're trying to eat up the rust and decay that's happening because you're using iron. So this copper is going against that, and they don't like that environment. So slugs are not bad. They're trying to equalize the like what you're doing. They're trying to like work against it to make, you know, an even playing field. You know what I mean? So slugs and bugs and stuff like that, there are beneficials like bees and stuff, but there's also a lot of pests that go after your crops and stuff, and they're just trying to make you realize that there's something wrong. And if you're just using pesticides and stuff like that, I mean, yeah, in the short run it may work, but in the long run it's not going to be good. So when you see something like even weeds, certain weeds coming up, there's a problem, and you gotta figure out what the issue is. Don't go after the symptom, go after the root cause. Okay, so this stalk down here is pretty small, but I'm gonna be picking it. Usually I wouldn't pick it this small, but, and also this variety is kind of weird because usually when I think of rhubarb, it's like a pinkish or red or whatever, but this is like, it's just green. I don't know if it's because it's so young or what, but as you can see on like the bottom here, it's pretty like pinkish. So, but wait till I pick the other one. It's like a world of difference. But I mean, it smells good. It's still like the acidic flavor, you know. Then I'll pick this one down here as well. And then, let me see here. I guess I'll just pick these. Now, I could tell that these were ready to pick because they were getting very droopy, and it's hard to keep, I mean, it's hard for the plant to keep up with it because, I mean, it has to put a bunch of nutrition into those huge leaves. So, anyway, look at that. From one plant. Now, it was years ago, but I planted like 3 or 4 in this bed right here, and only this guy came back. So it's kind of sad, but I mean, I don't know what the issue was. Maybe I planted them too deep. I have no idea, but I don't think I'll ever know. But I'm just glad at least one survived, you know. So anyway, we're gonna go to back here and I'll show you me picking that one. Okay, so here's the other one. It's very crowded in here. So we have, well, I'll just give you a little synopsis of what you're seeing here. I don't know if you could see it with the camera right there, but anyway, we have that's coming back. I didn't harvest it last year, so basically, and so when you plant garlic, it's 1 clove per plant. But what happened was, last year, I think it was 2 years ago, I planted the clove, and then it became, a full garlic. And then the next year, I didn't harvest it. So what happened was a bunch of stems came out of that. Because again, each clove is going to become a new plant. So that's what's here. And then there's 4 other clumps beside this. But anyway, I had a neighbor that was throwing them out because they put them in their front yard without any protection at all. And there was a park right down our street, and a deer came up probably either dusk or, at night, so probably very early in the morning when it's still dark out, and they just mowed it down, and it was terrible. But anyway, I rummaged through their dumpster and saved what I could. There was a lot of leaves, just leaves, so I was able to wash those and actually freeze them so I could eat them, because that's why I also grow these, not only for something to have for free, but as an Asian green. So you can put them in salad, you can put them in a sandwich or whatever. So that's awesome. And then we also have Doc here. These were original. These hostas right here, and then right below you, I don't know if you can see them, but there's actually roses. So it's pretty cool. And this one right here, I don't know if you can see it, is a white rose that my dad bought me, so that's cool. Anyway, hopefully you'll be able to see it. Right here is the other rhubarb plant. This is about 2 years younger than the one that I just picked from, so we're not going to be able to harvest as much as the other one, but I'm just going to focus on harvesting the bigger ones and then leaving the other ones to grow. Now, I don't know if this variety has not a seed stalk, but the white or beige stuff that was coming up from the ground on the other one. So I see more leaves forming, so that's a good sign, but I don't know if they're gonna die back or what. So anyway, I'm just gonna harvest this. Okay, yeah, this is a lot more stubborn than the other one, so I'm just gonna use a scissor to cut it right there. Then I'm gonna compost the leaf. But look at that. Very nice colored, beautiful. Like I said, it's a world of difference than the other one. But we're gonna, now you gotta be careful, because this one is near the growing point, and I don't want to cut the growing point, or else there's gonna be no more leaves if the plant is gonna make more stalks. But just look at that vibrant color, just very beautiful. Let's see, I think I'll be able to do maybe 2 more. Let's see. Now, I'm doing this because again, I'm not gonna harvest all the stalks because I don't want to stress the plants out. But I'm just gonna take the bigger ones, like I said. There we go. Easy does it. And then I also have burdock here that looks similar. The only difference with those is you can eat both the leaf and the stalk, which is very cool. Now, I don't know if you have to do this, but it's in Italian delicacy. So the recipe that I go by is just say this is the burdock stalk. It looks just like it. Only it's a little hairy and it's a little more squishy, I think. But you kind of peel off the sides, and then you what's it called? It's not saute. You put it in hot water, then cold water, And then you can like mix in eggs and stuff, and it's really good. But yeah, I have a few plants growing in the front and backyard, so I'm gonna let them grow to maturity until their stalks are about this size. That's a pretty good size. And again, the leaves look very similar, um, but again, rhubarb, this is poisonous, so it's just going into the compost pile. But yeah, the burdock, everything's edible, and even the root. I'm pretty sure you can make either a coffee or tea from it, and it has very good medicinal properties. I actually just heard thunder, so I'm gonna make this quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to show you how much I got. Quite a lot this is only from 2 plants. And they're perennial, come back every year. I think I'm gonna get more plants hopefully soon. But what a great harvest. Full of color, and yeah, I'll be using these. I mean, I'm probably gonna do it either today or tomorrow, just so, I mean, like storing them in the fridge is good, but it's better than room temperature, but it's also gonna make them kind of like soggy, and also kind of, I mean, depends on if you wrap them or not, but either soggy or they become very, very dry. So, I mean, I want to use these as soon as possible, but what a great harvest. Anyway, I know this was like a very impromptu video. I just wanted to get a video out for this week. It's usually not going to be like this. Usually I have videos from like even last year or years prior that I haven't uploaded to YouTube yet, but yeah, this week I'm just very busy every single day, and again, it takes sometimes hours for me to like edit a video and stuff, so that's why I kind of like tours and stuff, where I could just like make it in one day and just add a few clips and then like add music or whatever, and I could just upload it like the same day or the next day after. But it just depends sometimes. I'm planning next week on doing a garden foraging video, home garden foraging video, so we'll see if I'm able to do that soon. But I think that would be cool because I have a lot of foraging stuff, forageable stuff in the front and backyard, and I mean, once you identify it and you see how it looks on the camera, you'll be able to identify it at your location as well, and you can pick it, harvest it, prepare it, eat it, all that awesome stuff. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. The garden season is upon us, and the summer weather is here. I think it's supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to be next week. It's going down to the 40s still at night, so it's not, summer is not totally here yet, but it's right around the corner. I could feel it. I mean, it was like 80 degrees today, and but it's coming soon. And just make sure you have all your plants ready, preparing your beds, and all the things that need to get done for your garden to be successful and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. See you guys.